So now we want to add a mark as delivered button for admins. So we have to handle that functionality in the back end, right? We need to basically update the order to delivered just like we did with paid. So let's head over to our order controller in the back end, and we have our update order to paid here. So I'm actually going to grab this and go right under it and paste it in, and let's say update order to delivered. And if you want to change the wording here, maybe update to out for delivery or something like that, you can, because I know it sounds like it's been delivered, and that, I mean, that could be functionality too, I guess, but what I basically mean here is that it's out for delivery. So here, let's change this route to API orders ID, and then instead of pay, we'll have deliver, and this is going to be private admin. Say update order to delivered, and here we're gonna get the order by the ID. That's good. And then here let's set, instead of is paid, is delivered is going to be true, and then this is going to be delivered at, and then we don't need a payment result, we can get rid of that. So it's just those two fields, and then here this will be the updated order. We're going to save and then send back the updated order. Okay, now let's go down here and let's export it. So actually we'll go right here and say update order to delivered. Save that. Let's go to our routes, order routes, and bring that in. And then down here where we have the pay, I'm going to copy that down, and it's going to be a put request to ID deliver. So update order to delivered, and let's also add admin here, and we'll save that. So now on the front end, let's start with our constants. So constants, order constants. And from here, let's copy this. And I'm going to call this order deliver. So deliver request success and fail. And then let's go to the reducer. And let's just bring those in. And we have, where we have the pay, what is it, order pay reducer, I'm going to just copy that. And let's just go right below that. So order pay reducer, we're going to change this to order deliver reducer. And change this. Actually, you know what? We do want to reset. So that's something we're going to have to add. So let's just go back to our constants and add that. Okay, and we want to make sure we bring that in. All right, so we have order deliver request, and that's just going to be loading true. Deliver success is going to be same thing, just success true, and then fail, and then reset. Good. So let's save that, and let's see what this is. Order deliver request is not defined. What? Reducers. Oh, I put an E here. All right. So now we want to add this reducer to our store.js. So let's go over there, and where I have this order pay. I'm just going to copy that down and say order deliver reducer. Set this to order deliver, and we have to, of course, bring that in. And now let's create our action. So order actions, and let's bring, just copy that. All right, so I'm just going to copy pay order. And just paste it in right underneath. And instead of pay order, let's call this deliver order. Now for deliver order, we don't need a payment result. We just want the actual order, so we'll pass that in. And then, let's see, so here we're gonna deliver request. And we don't need to pass in, we don't need to pass this in because we're not sending any data. So we can get rid of that. We don't even need that for the pay. Oh yes we do, because we have the pay result. So here where we make the request, it's going to be axios.put API orders order ID / and then deliver. And we're not sending any data, so we're just going to pass an empty object here. And then this will be deliver success, and this will be deliver fail. Alright, so let's save that. Order ID is not defined. We passed in the entire order, so instead of this we want to have order._ID because we just want to get it from that object. And then order deliver is not defined. Why do I keep putting an E? Where did I do that? Request. Right here. I don't know why I keep putting an E in there. Can't spell. Okay, now let's go to order screen. So this order screen is where we want to be able to have a button to actually mark the order as delivered. So let's start off here by getting, what are we going to do here? We're going to get the order_deliver reset. That comes from constants, and then we want to bring in the deliver order action. And let's see, we got our order ID. So order details. So let's just copy order pay and change this, and this to order deliver, and from that part of the state we want to get loading. Actually no, we'll get loading, deliver, and success deliver. Okay, now down here, let's see, this is where we're doing all our PayPal stuff. So this file is pretty big, and it's even confusing me a little bit. So if it's delivered, we're going to want to, let's pass in here. So if there's no order, or it's already paid, or it's delivered, so success deliver, whoops, then we want to pay reset, but we also want to deliver reset because we want to reset that state. And then we want to dispatch get order details again, so we basically just reset the screen. And then this is the same. Now we're going to have a button down below that's going to have a deliver handler, so let's just create that now. So const deliver handler, And all we're going to do here is dispatch our action. So we're going to dispatch deliver order and pass in the order. So now let's go create the button. So I'm going to go down to where the PayPal button is, which is right here. And we're going to, obviously only admins can do this. So right under where this ends, which is right here, let's open up another set of curly braces and let's say user.info. And we want to check to see is admin. So if they're admin, and also we want to check to see if the order is paid. So order.is paid. And we want to see if it's not delivered. So and not order.is delivered. So if all that's true, then, so we can just put another double ampersand in here. If all that's true, then I want to have a list group item with a button. And this button is going to have a type of button. And I'm going to give it a class name of btn, btn-block. And it's going to have an on-click. And it's going to call the deliver, what do I call it? Deliver handler. Yeah, deliver handler. And let's close this and we'll say mark as delivered. Save that. Let's see what we got down here. User info is not defined. Button is not defined. Wait a minute. User info is not defined. Didn't we bring that in? Let's see. Huh. Wait a minute. Oh, I thought we brought that in. All right, so we need to bring in user info, also button, which we'll just add up here. I guess that's right. We didn't need it for anything. So let's bring in our user info. I'm just going to copy one of these. Let's change this to user login. And from the user login state, we want to bring in user info. That'll give us our logged in user. And let's see, it's going to loading deliver is assigned a value but never used. Oh, that's right. We didn't use loading deliver. And what's the other one? Success deliver. Yeah, so success deliver has to be added as a dependency to use effect because it's going to fire it off anytime that's true. So let's say success delivered or deliver. We'll add that in there. And for the loading, let's go down to where the button is. So right here, and we'll put this, let's say if loading deliver, then let's show a loader. And now we shouldn't have any issues. So now let's go back here and you can see we have a mark as delivered. And it's only showing because we're logged in as an admin, it has been paid, and it hasn't been delivered. It has to have those three conditions in order for this to show. So let's go ahead and click it, and it just reloads, and now it's been delivered. And if we go back to admin orders, you can see the date that it's set for delivered. So there's just a couple small things I want to add to this order screen. So one, I'm going to pass in history right here so that I can redirect, and on the use effect, before we do anything, I'm going to just make sure we're logged in. So I'll say if user info, or if not user info, then let's history dot push, and we'll go ahead and push to /login. And then the other thing, I just want to go down to where we have our mark is delivered button, which is right here. And in addition to checking to see if the user is admin, we just want to check for user info. So if user info, meaning if they're logged in and they're logged in as admin and so on, or else we might get an error here if user info, if we don't check for that first. So I just want to add those two things and we should be all set. So let's move on to the next video.